All right, so we've got a 2001 Ford Escape, and we had a check engine light. Speedometer went dead. Uh, Also, there was the overdrive light came on, right, Johnny?
Mm-hmm.
And so we checked the code and found out that it's a speedometer cable speed sensor was the code. It's a P0720, and pulled the speed sensor here that's on the driver's side end of the transmission, and you can see the location here. Got to pull the wheel, go through the wheel well, and you got to go around this little bracket here, part of the frame, in order to get it. Sits right behind this bracket. And there's the speed sensor right there. It's got little clips that hold the wiring harness to it. Got to pull those off, and actually I took the speed sensor out first and then pulled the cable off. It was easier that way, or the assembly, the wiring harness, and tested it. There was no ohms. If you have a multimeter, set it to the ohm setting and check it with the multimeter, and it should read, I believe it's at least 500 ohms. This one was a 0 ohms reading, and so we knew it was bad. Checked the new one, and it was about 560 ohms. So we've just put the new one in, and I'm using a little short wrench, which is 5/16. It's probably a metric size, but 5/16 fits it well. And you just have to do like an eighth of a turn at a time. You just barely have room in there to maneuver, but that's the best way to get it off, through the wheel well and with a 5/16. And once we get that tightened down, we'll give it a check and make sure that it works.